Okay, now I'm recording. I just started already, so I do it again. So the first thing I figured out is I've got something called SSR example. VLC was installed. If I open up VLC, you will see I have sound but a black screen. So if I go and open it up with MPV Media Player, then I have sound and a picture. So the installation was easy, was very straightforward. I do not care for this black design. It's really not my thing. Everything is hard to see. There's no contrast really. It's if you look in when I set up my simple screen recorder here, you really have to read everything tiny. It took me time to find the file save as, and nothing is really highlighted. It is very difficult to find anything about it. So that's the first thing I got to change. The very first thing I changed is, and I hope it's still recording this time, is it? Yeah, it's still recording. I had to erase the system tool Sisyphus GUI symbol. It's a freaking devil sign, and nothing from the devil comes knowingly in my house. If I wouldn't be able to remove it, the whole system would go off my system and would never be coming back. So I strongly recommend for these people, it's not a rockstar symbol, just Google what it really means and then you know what you're doing. Do not just, the world is full with symbols and they use them everywhere. You get bombarded with all this rubbish. But what they make you do is worshipping the devil and stuff like that. And yeah, it might be extreme, blah, blah, blah. It's not really extreme. It's disgusting to me, and yeah, don't do it. So I kicked that out. And yeah, if somebody thinks the devil is strong, he's really just a tiny little whiner with a super blown ego, and he's not as powerful as he says. In the Bible it says, very simple, that one angel is coming with a chain and binds him. There's no big battle. There is no 100 angels have to wrestle with that guy. There's one angel coming and binds this guy. So that's about it. If I wouldn't be able to remove that symbol, I would just erase the whole system of my computer. Nothing like this comes in my home, not that I know of. So yeah, VLC player doesn't work properly. I don't know. It's installed. I was looking forward. I said, yeah, that looks great to me. I'm not used to LXQT, so that takes a little moment. I'm happy they have HP Device Manager installed. I hope it works. Device. It takes a moment here. Nothing yet. Okay, let's see if... Oh, here it is set up to... You see, it's all black. You don't see anything. It takes you time to figure these out. It is not a good design. It's not clear. It is more hiding than showing, and HP cannot detect any printer in your network. So let's see if they have a firewall here. Of course, that could be the reason. I don't see anything just yet. I would expect it to be in the let's LXQT Firewall Manager. So if that is on, that would explain disable firewall. Now let's see if it can now find... What the heck? Try again to find my printer now. So yeah, there it is. So usually it is a typical error when a firewall is on, because they put your firewall on but they don't open the ports for your printers. So the easy part was just switching it off, and I'm doing it now. I will see if it installs my printer nicely. It's Gen 2, it should. So I call it here again Office. I really have to change the design. It is not to my liking, but it's personal preference, so I can understand other people might like it. That's okay with me. I personally do not like it. I don't care for it. It makes working on a computer difficult and guessing what is where and could be. Yeah. So that will switch my printer on soon. Here, see, there it is. But Black on black, I mean, not my thing. I'm going to change that now. If I have to keep going with it, I want to know at least preferences, appearance. So let's see if I can change it to something more XQT theme. Okay, we have plasma light, Redcore light, system. Does this do something? Not much, no? KD plasma, frost, or roast, ambience. That's a bit better, but that's the LXQT theme. I don't think the Windows have that. Or they start getting... No, I don't know, let's see. This is it for now. That's a network. I'm not liking this. The icons either. It's, to me, it's not the best choice. Appearance, we were there, I couldn't find anything there properly. Preferences, system tools. Should be in preferences, yeah. But is it really just LXQT configuration center? Is that doing it? I don't know. Customize look and feel. How does this look? Oh, dark. I don't like. No dark. It's too dark to me. Really. I think for now I have to take that. Color icon theme. Use this, I guess. I wonder what they have chosen now for this. Sisyphus doesn't have one, that's good. I really love it. Maybe it becomes active after reboot. You can't search here really, right? Because it's is there something like accessories, Windows Manager, or would it be in system? I wouldn't expect it to be in system or something like settings. Preferences, Windows Manager. Session settings, used group, window effects. No, it's not effects. Brightness, appearance. Yeah. It's Power Manager window. Where's Windows? Windows effects, file manager. No, firewall manager, open box, monitor settings, keyboard. It's difficult to find your way around here. To me. Maybe it's just because it's LXQT. I haven't found LXQT ready to be really on the market, but that's my personal opinion. And brightness, appearance, customize look and feel, maybe again here. Colors, you could customize that icon theme. There's not much, maybe Home is better, Adverter. I can't see the difference really. Mouse cursor, font, others. Yeah. As I said, for the moment, I don't know. I don't want to have that black here, these borders. It's all not my liking. But that's okay. That is just me. What is that? Okay. I couldn't find Departed. So if I open up Sisyphus, now I can touch it after I pulled the sting. You have to add your password in. So that's what they have as packet manager. I do not know if it tells you if you have to run updates. Let's see VLC. It can't find Departed. Departed does not exist. I can now I can click on it, but so I have to go to this upgrade system, remove orphan package. So these symbols are not clear either. I don't know if it's the icon theme. It looks terrible and doesn't give you many hints. The only clear symbol is that, and that looks like a trash can to me, so that makes sense. And the door. But this, I think it's supposed to be a cloud symbol, maybe. I have no idea. I will try to install it while we're here. Do not know if they are binaries. They're supposed to be binaries. Let's see if I can even change the desktop preferences. Do we have a slideshow advanced? Robot 8, select font. Has to be for sure bigger. I don't know. I'll leave that for now. I made it just a little bit bigger. Click on it, it's getting bigger. Is there maybe screen save? What is it called? Excuse setting desktop notification. Oh. It's still doing something, so I can play around. Preferences, I'll execute settings. Power mention, open box, monitor settings, session settings, users groups. It's so difficult to find anything here. Where do I find appearance? Is there the desktop settings? Where do I find wallpaper? I think found 2 selected 0 packages. Okay, I think it did something now. You see, I have to start thinking here. That's not good. You want to know. Okay, oh yeah, now that looks better. I can actually see something. Bookmarking didn't work here either. I moved things over. Like if I go videos and say OBS recording and push it to the bookmark, it's rolling a dice. It just doesn't work. So let's see the example. If I play it now with VLC, do I get a picture? No. So VLC does not work here. It's all not... what can I say, guys? Can't find gparted. Can't find even... not even... desktop preference. I can't even change the wallpaper. Oh, here's the wallpaper. Okay. So... dang, okay, we have a wallpaper, so I just go in mine, because the whole design is not my thing. I can tell you so much. Okay, so that was the end of my little video here. I thought I have to share that. Okay, this is still recording. You won't believe what happened. Redcore crashed till reboot. And that is the first time for a very, very, very long time that any Unix system crashed on me. And I was just thinking when I watched my video, I said, man, Dirk, you're looking around, you're trying to find things, and when you watch it, then it becomes more obvious. But the whole design is so disturbing. And that black and black, and this no contrast, and it is like you with a stick in the dark, and not being familiar with LXQT didn't help me either, and I still believe it is just not ready. Every operating system or desktop management system here, like XFCE, KDE, even GNOME, yeah, Mate, it's called Mate, don't get that wrong, it's not Mate, it's Mate, we know that. They all have search function. You can always search and look around, and the menu is more friendly and bigger and easier to read. The whole design, I mean, even the desktop wallpaper looks terrible to me. I have no idea what they want to do. I'm just happy. I got it off. I mean, I haven't uninstalled, but it will be reformatted. I will put something on top of it. It's dreadful. As much as I was looking forward to it, I mean, the crash gave it the final death. I cannot have a system which randomly crashed on me. Then I could use Windows, right? And with Windows, I get mal and bloatware and spying on me for free on top of it. So, and it was supposed to be Gen 2, right? And I mean, I couldn't find easy things. I've seen they had Viber on it and stuff like that. That would have been nice. But I like to have gparted. It makes lots of things much easier. But crashing, but the whole thing gives me creeps. I can say it like that. The whole thing is giving me creeps. I'm happy I don't have to look at it anymore. It gave me creeps. I can't say. It is my personal impression. It's. I'm happy it's out. It's like a huge weight is taken off my shoulders. Is that my personal opinion on the design work, which is just terrible to work with, dreadful to look at, and gives you creeps. Then the functionality, they have this Sisyphus thingy. Well, it doesn't give you any information. The symbols are very bad. You have to just to remember. Okay, left is install. Second to left, to the right is uninstall. Then comes sync. Then comes remove, and then comes close. Because the symbols don't give you any information. These symbols are very bad. The icon theme is very bad. It's not clear. It is that you're better off with a stick in the dark than with that symbol stuff. The whole design. You know, why did I not see that window? Because there's black popping on black. What? It doesn't draw attention. You don't see it. So you have to have something. I mean, i3 is better by far. I mean, I maybe let the cat out of the bag here a little bit, but I was looking into i3 and I found lots of little things very appealing to me. So where I thought, you know what, I like that. I wish my XFCE would have that and stuff like that. So there's many little things I saw where I say, yo, this is very nice. But however, I cannot tell you. I mean, even when I watched that video, it was felt to me like such a dark experience. I don't know. What was it made with? Did they sacrifice cats while they were compiling this? I have no idea. But that's me joking, okay, guys? Well, holy moly, I'm happy it's out. I will delete the whole thing in no time. And yeah, I have the ISO file here, I think. So, Redcore, I can only say... yes, you wanted red and stuff like that. It's all funny. I don't know. It seems you overdid a little bit there too much. For me, the death sentence was for crashing on me. I cannot have it that I work on something and then it crashes. I mean, it's 2018. That's really not anymore necessary. Usually I keep all ISO files. You see, I have lots of old ISO files hanging around here. Redcore is for sure nothing I would have. The same here to Sabayon. See, I've got 1611 here, 17.3. Not worth my efforts, not worth my time. Has to go. I don't think I have Sabayon. Yeah, I still have it here. It can go, it won't be downloaded anymore. Redcore, I will not have a second look at it. I like to have a happily good life and feel good and free and don't have that heavy weight on my shoulder when I was doing that thing. Wow, this was a bad experience to me. I can only say that. Yeah, so that all makes me even more appreciate Calculate Linux. That was now 2 distros which were based on Gentoo, which did not work satisfying in any means. Redcore was the worst. Dying on me? Just quitting and rebooting my whole computer? There's something worse happening in the background, and that's not Gentoo. That is something, whatever has been done, I never had that on me. Nothing. No FreeBSD, no Linux version, no Gentoo, no Funtoo. Nothing ever did this to me. No Arch, no Debian, no Ubuntu, no Fedora. Nothing of this ever did this to me. I think I said that before, right? Okay. I just feel still the weight going away, which I had on my shoulder. Man, I tell you, just watching the screen made me cringe. Oh, dang. I don't know. I keep my fingers away from this. Not just about this stupid rock symbol, because the world is full of this rubbish. But you know my opinion about it, and I will not hide it. And we're living on a prison planet where we get lied at and deceived, and this is so terrible. It's just alone the chemtrails and that stuff, and then people, oh, it doesn't exist. No, I'm old enough. I have seen the sky as it was before. I've seen how contrails actually work. You can still see it today, but people don't watch it anymore. And on the other hand, if people would see what they hide, then they would panic, and then they don't go to work anymore, and then you have no fuel, no water, no food, and then the whole thing goes down the bin. And what for? However, man, I feel better now. Phew, that was like a dark shadow over me, depressing me. I felt really bad. I would not be able to work with that system. But that could be just personal preference, right? It just felt totally uncomfortable for me. Absolute uncomfortable. And I have no idea what it was. I'm happy it's gone, it's out. Leave me. So, this was the end. And the good thing is we still have Calculate Linux, guys. And I'm so happy that I recommended that. Because I used it for long. I used it before I used it again. And it was always reliable to me. That always did a good job. Maybe you have a little hiccup, but that's when people change stuff like VirtualBox and things like that. Then you might get an application which doesn't work 100%. So if you would like the snappiness and the idea of Gentoo in your home, but you don't have the time to maintain it like forever with source code and things like that, just get Calculate Linux. They have actually, when they say they have binaries, that's for real. They have actually binaries for real. So they update like Zabayon did for many hours. It's not going to happen with Calculate Linux. It goes quick. It takes time if you let it run for sit for quite some time, because it's a rolling release, right? So it has quite some updates to run, but not as bad as Arch. Arch was every day, every hour there's an update popping in. And Calculate Linux, it's not that extreme, not so invasive. It's not much. And I'm very happy with it. I'm absolutely very happy with it. And I wish I could get the NVIDIA graphic card running on my gaming laptop. I will work on it. I will make a proper Calculate installation, which is my daily driver, of course. And I will have a second one where I just temper around. I want that NVIDIA graphic card to work. But there will be an extra video coming about my gaming laptop, because I need input, guys. I need ideas. I want to hear what you guys say. So I cut this video off. That was it for me for Redcore. There was a second attempt to get some Gentoo distro running. Holy moly. Yeah. The worst was Redcore. I was so, it was so promising to me. And then that came up, man, crashing on me just like that. Yeah, I don't want to trash talk too much. I will not say my actually thoughts I have about the whole thing. I'm just happy it's over. Holy moly, I can laugh again. I'm a happy man again. I was so depressed when I was sitting in front of that screen. Oh man, it's the same computer, but I feel now light and easy and happy again and breathe freely. And man, when I had that was dark experience to me. Not I'm so super spiritual, but that's really how it felt. I felt depressive, and I just felt a big, you don't feel it when it happens, but when it goes away, when it crashed, and then I booted up in my Calculate Linux, and I thought, but I share what I have with people, so I made it like that. Man, that was bad. Yeah, but I'm not on my end. There's tons of videos coming and tons of ideas, and some will take more time because I have to learn some stuff before I be able to handle it. And yeah, no man, guys, am I happy having Calculate Linux? No kidding. Yeah, because I just, it's not an addiction. It's just I like it when something works and helps, and it's not standing in my way. And if I have trouble finding something, if I can get it with some efforts, it's okay. But I don't want to rewrite. Then I can make my own Linux from scratch, like Das Gregor does. And you have to compile anything from source code anyway. But I don't want that. I want, honor what people did. Like Calculate Linux, they did the whole distro. They maintain it. They maintain it very well. I have no hiccups with it. I'm a happy chap with it, and I'm always happy booting back in my daily driver when I experimented around and troubleshooted other stuff. Like GhostBSD, it's not really troubleshooting, it's more getting used to a new system, which was like new system or part of the system is open box to me. I used it before, so I had a little advantage here. I used LXDE for some time. When LXQT comes out, it's still not my thing. It's too not user-friendly for me. I do believe that i3 is better than LXQT in many ways. At least it doesn't pretend to be a graphical desktop environment, right? Which i3 is, but in a different way. You see my shifting sides, right? I'm going pro i3 here. What's going on, Dirk? What's going on? Let me know. Maybe one day later. Okay, nobody listens till here anyway. But as I said, it wasn't my thing, and I don't want to build my own distro there. If people like Calculate Linux do such a great thing, why not use it? If you like Debian, use MX17 or what was it, Solid XK or XS, you know, that one. They do a good job, but having said this, I do believe that MX17 did the better job. In Ubuntu, this might sound weird, but I would go Linux Mint. Honestly, and I would go Cinnamon because that's their baby. I tried Linux Mint XFCE. The theming wasn't right. It was just half-hearted done to me. It's not what I would recommend. The Linux Mint Cinnamon, it's a good job. Well done. Then there is Linux Lite, which is good. They have lots of their scripts too. I like lots of their things. I used it for some time in the earlier days. And it helped a lot. It's made to be simple, and it is. It's just not my personal preference. The same is with Ubuntu. I have it running on my laptop in the moment, on my gaming laptop, because it installs my NVIDIA drivers from Optimus laptop with Prime. But when I redo it, I will put Linux Mint on it. Cinnamon, even though I'm an XFCE guy, I will put Linux Mint Cinnamon on for my gaming part. I wish I get Calculate Linux to install the NVIDIA driver on my gaming laptop. It just doesn't do it. I have to dig in deeper. That will be quite some time to do, and there will be try and error a lot. But I will get there. As I said, German Rottweiler, I can't give up, so I will figure it out. And once I figure it out, I think it will be a blessing for lots of people who have these gaming laptops and really want to run their, how can I say this, favorite distro. With the NVIDIA graphic card without hiccups. If I get Bumblebee working, that would be fine too. I take everything, as long as I don't have to run Windows. Oh, I'm not taking Redcore, and by no means ever again. And the same is with Sabayon. No. Both experience weren't good, but Sabayon didn't give me the creeps and that heavy weight. It just didn't work, that's one thing, but Redcore didn't work and gave me the creeps and made me depressive. I don't know what it is. Is that the color theme? Is it the whole thing is, to me, depressive. It's bad. It puts a weight on your shoulder. I can imagine you get suicidal when you work with that, but that is my opinion. Based on my short experience I had, man, this was a heavy weight. I'm just recovering still. Okay, I cut that video off here. So what is the conclusion? No Sabayon, no Redcore. And praise and thanks to the people from Calculate Linux. You did such a brilliant job. If Calculate Linux wouldn't exist, I would have to go still the Gentoo Funtoo way. I have to check for Gentoo, because I have to compare it to Funtoo. Why did my HP printer install not work? Right? If I do everything I did on Funtoo and Gentoo and it works, then there are differences, and there could be differences. So I don't know. I will figure it out in one day when I install Gentoo. So I'm waiting for Das Gregor here to put his Gentoo video on, so that I have a proper Gentoo install guide. But Das Gregor, step by step, you know, maybe even copy paste these kind of things. The good stuff, the easy stuff, so that a Dirk in the basement can sit there and install his own Gentoo, and it will work on the end. And if you can install a printer, yeah, you don't have an HP printer. Yeah, But like Viber, I would like to have Viber. I know there is with Layman you could put overlays on. I would like to see that too, does Gregor? We need to find a way to communicate by voice chat. And if we have to use Viber, then we have to bite the Viber or Skype. We have to bite the bullet. Skype would go. If you want to, we can Skype. So we can chat a little bit. That would be great. And that would help me maybe when I have to tinker around one day and need your help. All right. Otherwise, if you need some moral support when you do tinker around, because I can't help you, I think you're a little bit on top of my head with all the computer stuff. But I can talk to you while you do your difficult things. So, okay, I cut that video off. You see, I can laugh again. I'm happy again. Man, it changed my personality to depressive, suicidal, death wish. Holy moly. Yeah, I'll leave my fingers away from Redcore, that's for sure. Zabayon was just disappointing, but I didn't expect too much, that's why I'm not ranting. I had it before, it did the same thing, and it's a no-go to me. And I hoped it had changed, it just didn't. It's the same kind, at least they're persistent in what they do. Dirk, you're so mean. It's still from Redcore. It came over me. No, at least now I can laugh. You know, I couldn't do that after. Man, that heavy weight is gone. I think it's very good. Okay. I'll call this off now, guys. I'll make another video very quick soon. It's about my gaming laptop. Because I have to take action soon and I would like to have your thoughts about it. So next video is about my gaming laptop. Please watch. Come with ideas, recommendations, and maybe why, and stuff like that. Okay, guys, hope to, I mean, if somebody watched it to the end would be great, then I would get some input, and hope you like that video, even though there was not much to like on it. Thank you for watching, and see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.